Have you ever wondered why a creature that views eating as a core instinct would suddenly turn its back on a familiar, full bowl of food? This is more than just a lack of appetite. It is the beginning of a silent, subtle dialogue that many of us often fail to hear. A cat's silence is not always a sign of peace or contentment. Sometimes it is a quiet cry for help hidden beneath a calm exterior. Watch closely as those graceful paws glide past the meal you carefully prepared, leaving the bowl untouched and the silence of the room heavy with worry. When the routine of the day is broken by an empty gesture of refusal, we must ask ourselves what our silent companions are trying to communicate. Is it a simple whim, a change in heart, or something deeper occurring within their mysterious bodies? The answer lies in the details of their behavior. Understanding the difference between a picky eater and a medical emergency is the most vital skill any dedicated cat owner can ever hope to learn today. Let us begin this journey of discovery by decoding the messages sent through their refusal to eat, starting with the most common and natural reasons first. Sometimes the message is quite simple. I do not like this new smell. Cats are incredibly sensitive to changes in their diet and flavor profiles. Their noses are far more powerful than ours, detecting subtle changes in freshness or ingredients that we might completely overlook during our busy daily routines. Is it pickiness or true sensitivity? A cat's digestive system is finely tuned, and even a small change in formula can cause them to hesitate. Environmental stress plays a massive role in appetite. A new guest, a loud construction site nearby, or even moving furniture can trigger a cat's anxiety. In their world, safety comes before sustenance. If the environment feels unpredictable or threatening, the instinct to eat is often suppressed by the need to hide. High temperatures can also dampen their desire for food. During the sweltering heat of summer, cats often conserve energy and eat much less than usual. This natural adjustment helps them regulate their body temperature, but it can be frightening for owners who are used to seeing their pets eat heartily. If your cat sniffs the food and walks away with a flick of the tail, they are likely expressing dissatisfaction rather than suffering from physical pain. Learning to read these subtle body language cues allows us to stop trying to control their habits and start empathizing with their unique sensory experiences. Sometimes, all they need is a little reassurance and a quiet place to feel safe again before their natural hunger returns in its own time. However, time is of the essence when monitoring their intake. While a skipped meal might be okay, a prolonged fast is a serious cause for concern. We must observe not just what they aren't eating, but how they are acting overall. Are they still drinking water, or have they retreated entirely? When even their favorite treats are ignored, the situation moves from a simple preference to a potential warning sign that something is fundamentally wrong inside. Always check if the food has gone bad or if the bowl is dirty. A cat's hygiene standards are often much higher than we realize. But what happens when the environment is perfect and the food is fresh, yet the bowl remains untouched for over 24 hours? The danger begins. This is the critical window. Beyond 24 hours, the risks to a cat's health escalate rapidly, shifting from a minor issue to a medical emergency. We are now entering the zone where every hour counts. It is time to look beyond the surface and understand the biology of a fasting cat. The boundary between a picky eater and a medical crisis is thinner than you might imagine. For a cat, fasting is a path toward self-destruction. When a cat stops eating, their body begins a dangerous process. Unlike humans, their metabolism is not designed to handle long periods of calorie deprivation. Within just 24 to 48 hours of fasting, a perfect biological machine can start to fail as it tries to process its own fat reserves. This condition is known as fatty liver disease or hepatic lipidosis. It occurs when the liver is overwhelmed by fat, leading to a dangerous cycle of illness. The liver becomes clogged and can no longer filter toxins effectively, leading to a state of lethargy and nausea that further prevents the cat from eating. This is a silent killer that does not wait for you to be ready. It requires immediate medical intervention to reverse the damage before it becomes fatal. Look for the telltale signs of yellowing in the gums or the whites of the eyes. This jaundice is a clear indicator that the liver is failing. Even the skin inside the ears can show this yellow hue. Combined with a complete refusal to eat, this is a red alert situation for any owner. Other symptoms like persistent vomiting or diarrhea often accompany the lack of appetite, further dehydrating the cat and complicating their recovery process significantly at home. If your cat shows signs of abdominal pain or extreme weakness, do not wait another night. Their internal systems are under immense pressure and need professional help. The heart and other organs depend on the energy the liver provides. When the liver stalls, the entire biological clock of the cat begins to wind down. Acting decisively is the best way to show your love. Bringing them to a vet early can mean the difference between a quick recovery and a tragedy. Be gentle but firm in your decision. Your cat might be scared, but you are their only advocate in a world they cannot fully comprehend or navigate. Every minute saved during transport is a minute gained for their recovery. The vet has the tools and knowledge to stabilize their failing systems immediately. Professional diagnosis involves blood tests and imaging to find the root cause, whether it is an infection, a blockage, or the dreaded fatty liver disease. Treatment often involves intravenous fluids and nutritional support. Sometimes, a temporary feeding tube is necessary to give the liver the fuel it needs to heal. Recovery takes patience and consistent care. Seeing that first spark of hunger return to their eyes is the most rewarding moment for any dedicated pet parent. Remember, you are not alone in this fight. Veterinary professionals are your partners in ensuring your companion lives a long, healthy, and very happy life. Now that we understand the dangers, let us shift our focus toward the emotional bond and how to prevent these crises through better understanding and connection. Loving a cat is about more than just ownership. It is about a shared journey of mutual respect, unspoken understanding, and a deep emotional connection. When we look at the world through their eyes, we begin to realize that every behavior, including the refusal to eat, is a form of deep communication. Imagine seeing the world from only a few inches off the ground. Every sound is louder, every scent is sharper, and every change feels much more significant. When we meet them at their level, literally and figuratively, we break down the barriers of control and replace them with the foundations of true companionship. This transition from being a master to being a friend changes how we respond to their needs. We stop seeing problems and start seeing feelings to soothe. Instead of forcing them to eat or becoming frustrated, we learn to offer comfort and a sense of security that naturally encourages their appetite to return. Your presence is a powerful medicine. Sometimes a cat just needs to know that you are there, protecting them while they are in their most vulnerable state. Every small step is a victory. Patience is the key when helping a cat rediscover their love for food after a period of stress or minor illness. Respecting their biological rhythm means understanding that they cannot be rushed. Their recovery happens at the speed of trust and the pace of their own comfort. A cat that grooms itself after eating is a cat that feels safe in its environment. This simple act is a sign that balance has been restored. By fostering a lifestyle of enrichment and stability, we can prevent many of the stress-related issues that lead to a loss of appetite in the first place. Learn their language, and they will tell you everything you need to know. The slow blink is a promise of peace that we should always cherish. Small gestures, like warming their food or offering a variety of textures, show them that you are paying attention to their unique needs and individual preferences. At the end of the day, our role is to provide a sanctuary, a place where they never have to fear and where their needs are always met. We are the guardians of their silence. It is a profound responsibility that rewards us with a type of loyalty and love that is truly beyond words. Thank you for choosing to be a mindful companion. Your dedication to understanding your cat's needs is the greatest gift you can ever give back to them. Every moment of health and happiness is built on the foundation of the care you provide today. Let us celebrate the bond that makes life so special. Loving a cat means learning to read between the lines of their behavior. A full bowl is good, but a heart full of understanding is much better. When they lean into you, they are saying, "Thank you for noticing, thank you for caring, and thank you for being the person they can always rely on." Let us commit to being the voice for their silence. Let us promise to act when they cannot speak, and to listen when they choose to be still. A healthy cat is a masterpiece of nature, and your watchful eye is the frame that protects it from the world's many unseen and sudden dangers. Don't wait until the bowl has been empty for too long. Trust your instincts, trust your observations, and always prioritize the well-being of your friend. Be the guardian they deserve, because in their world, you are everything. Their provider, their protector, and the one person who truly understands their silent heart. Thank you for watching and for being a hero to your pet. Subscribe for more insights into the beautiful and mysterious world of the cats we love.